What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bulls produced their worst performance of the season against the Dallas Mavericks today, and we got absolutely ripped apart, dissected piece by piece, and ultimately we got destroyed. We're going to talk a little bit about it in this video. Look, I don't really want to be here right now, I'll be honest. That game was a misery to watch and I just want to move on from it. I don't want to sit here and scream and shout. I literally can't do that in this environment that I'm in. So whatever the case may be, I'm just going to deal with it and just to talk about what went wrong and yeah, see where this video takes us. But before we get any further, if you like the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Bulls, their game today, and your player of the game. We lost the game 127-92, and it was a joke of a performance. And instantly, there are two things that come to mind as to why this game absolutely sucked. Now look, Luka Doncic is a special player. He got a triple-double within 3 quarters of this game. Played fantastic basketball. Cooked us in every department. Cooked us in the pick and roll. Cooked us from the three-point line. Cooked us in every way. But to me, my biggest problem in this game was our centers. Was our help defense, was our pick and roll coverage. Those three things, I think, were massive problems for the Bulls today that led to the absolute destruction that they had to undergo. In no way, shape, or form should you ever be seeing Daniel Gafford and Lively both scoring 20 points respectively. But lo and behold, that's exactly what we saw. Now, why did we see something like that? Well, let's get started with the pick and roll coverage. Obviously, we know Luka Doncic is a dangerous player, and we know if we don't send help when the pick and roll is being ran, at the end of the day, Luka Doncic is just going to do his thing. He's going to outwork. He's going to outshine the Bulls players. That's the talent that he is. That's how good he is. But these Bulls centers did not hustle back on the defensive end after the roll was, after the roll man was going. It's as simple as that. I think even Stacey King was having a big go at Nikola Vucevic for not hustling back. Because at the end of the day, when you're trying to, let's just say we're trying to double team Luka Doncic on the pick and roll, right? Vucevic, at some points in that game, wasn't doing that. He tried to front and show himself, then he tries to get back. The problem is he's stuck in between and he doesn't get back quick enough. He's not hustling on the defensive end, trying to stop the roll man from getting the ball in the paint. And lo and behold, that led to a lot of easy opportunities. We're talking about hustle, right? How many points in transition did guys like Daniel Gafford and Lively get in this game? A whole bunch of them. Guys like Luka Doncic managed to get the rebound and just throw it full court. I said it in the game. This felt like a 2K game. It felt like, the Mavericks were getting a stop and just pushing it in transition. That's literally what people do in 2K. That's all they do. You get a stop, you play zone, you go out and get easy dunks in transition. That is what the Dallas Mavericks did today. They got stops, they grabbed the boards, and you got centers running like their lives depended on it to go and get an easy point. And when you play with a guy like Luka, it must be so nice to know that if you actually run with your entire heart, body, and mind, you will get the ball and you will get a bucket. And that's exactly what happened today. I've never seen centers run like that in my life. But because they did, they were able to get rewarded because of it. That's disgusting by these Bulls defenders. From the help defenders to the centers as well. At the fact that we could not, for the life of us, get a stop in transition. And we had centers out here running in transition faster and better than every single Bulls player on the court today. That's including Nikola Vucevic, and that's definitely including Andre Drummond as well. That's an abomination. That's abysmal, in my opinion. Let's move to this third thing, help defense. The help defense in this game was an absolute joke. Look, again, in certain games, communication has to be a vocal point, and I feel like that was extremely missing in this game. But the help defense for the Bulls has to be present when guys like Vucevic and Drummond are trying to double team or trying to front and show themselves in the pick and roll. It's as simple as that. The help defense has to be there. And I don't know how many times the help defense got caught out, but it was way too many times. And this is when you're relying on guys that are inexperienced. Julian Phillips is inexperienced in help defense. Yeah, we had to rely on him, and he just simply couldn't get it done in a lot of areas today. Granted, he's my player of the game, Julian Phillips, but on help defense, he's just not experienced in that department. But Tim was the same. A whole bunch of guys like Io and Kobe were the same. When the help defense came, it either was non-existent or it came too late. which resulted in fouls and free throws. But the help defense was extremely poor. We saw a bunch of times Drummond and Vucevic talking to their help defenders, asking them to come out quicker and asking them to show themselves to these centers and stop them from getting easy and golden opportunities at the rim. So these are the three things. Again, these are the three things that absolutely killed the Bulls. The transition play from the centers and the hustle play from the centers. The fact that they were able to get dominated in the pick and roll. They dominated the pick and roll, my apologies. And the help defense. These are all absolutely disasters for the Chicago Bulls in this game, which led to a massively strong first quarter. And they pretty much continued it the whole way through. I think the only bad quarter they actually had was the second quarter. So disgusting by the Bulls in every single way. But then we have to turn to the same problems we've had for the past games, even in which we've won. The bench points, Dallas Mavericks outproduced us in. We actually had a fair chunk of bench points today. I think our bench performed at its best today, to be honest. Yet Dallas still destroyed our bench. And the rebounding issue, we still lost in that department as well. So we lost the rebounding battle. We lost the bench points battle. We lost the hustle battle. We lost the pick and roll battle. And this is all without even really mentioning what Luka's triple-double and how he was able to destroy us on the scoring end. This isn't even talking about the fact that Kyrie was actually fairly quiet in most of this game. It's not even talking about the fact that guys like Tim Hardaway or Green or all these other three-point shooters, outside of maybe Derrick Jones, went very quiet in the second half. It was literally, it felt like 3 on 11 today. It felt like Luka, Gafford, and Lively versus the rest. I think all of them combined probably would have outscored the Bulls in this situation. That's how bad it really got out there. I mean, let's be honest. We scored 92 points. Let's actually do the math here. Luka Doncic, I think, had 24 by himself. I'm pretty sure Lively had 22. Let's take a look. Where's Lively here? Gafford had 20. Luke had 27, so that's 47 points. And then, 22. So it's, I think, 71 points. Those three players scored 71 points, and the Bulls' entire collective unit, with as many players as they had out there, only scored 92. So let that sink in. This is definitely one of the worst games of the season. I could sit here and scream and shout. I can't, but if I wanted to, I probably could. And where's that going to get us? This is still one of the worst losses of the season. It's embarrassing. The Bulls didn't hustle. I expect, first thing tomorrow, these players should be doing suicides or something like that, because the hustle of this game was a joke. These players, for a team that wants to win and wants to be competitive, that type of hustle is not going to get you anywhere. So, we need to see improvements. And let's hope that the Bulls do see improvements in the future. My player of the game is Julian Phillips. That's all I really want to get off my chest. This was a disgusting game in every single way, form, or fashion. I'm sure you guys can let me know in the comments all the other problems that we had today. I think our three-point shooting was the problem. I'm pretty sure no Bulls player got over 20 points in this game as well. I'm pretty sure that was the thing as well that we saw. So you can list all the problems that we have. Trust me, there's a fair chunk of them. But the fact of the matter is, we got embarrassed. I mean, actually, Batum is our leading scorer today. Batum has 17 points in this game. I think it speaks to everything that's going wrong. Look, I like Batum, but there's no way a bench player should be our leading scorer today. So, there you go. That's my video. Thank you for watching. Drop a like and a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. To all the people that stuck by during the watch along, because it wasn't a fun time, I'll be honest. I appreciate you guys so much for sticking by. Keeping me company what was a miserable game and making me not leave early. So thank you for that. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care and peace.